Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
I'm Diego.
And we are back for another episode of Ultraman. So last episode, we learned that Jack is working for the Star Cluster Council.
Yes.
That's right, I can remember the...
And he's supposed to be another undercover agent, like a Dodd.
I don't know who that could be. I mean, I doubt it would be Moroboshi, but that'd be a heck of a twist if it was Moroboshi.
Moroboshi is too angry
or
to be
it could be Bemular. Maybe.
Moriboshi's...
I
said Moriboshi's too angry to be an agent.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That'd be a heck of a twist if it was all just a scheme of his, or not a scheme.
Just part of his cover.
Yeah.
That would be pretty crazy, but I don't think they're gonna. do that.
It could be Bemular. That's possible because we find out he might be a good guy,
or at least he's not totally.
Yeah, he was trying to.
He's more gray than we thought he was.
It was more hinted at that he might have been trying to save the plane and not destroy it. So if that's the case, then it's also that begs the question: what could have destroyed the plane? Seiji, is that his name?
Seiji, I think it was.
Seiji. Basically the Ultraman ace guy.
Hokuto?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Seiji Hokuto.
I'm trying to remember his first name. Yeah, it's Hokuto. Yeah. Yeah, we find out he's trying to join the Science Patrol because
he wants peace.
Yeah, between aliens and humans. Yeah. And
something happened to a friend of his.
Yaki, what's her name?
Yoko.
Yuko.
Oh, Yuko. I thought it was Yoko. Whoops,
I think it's Yuko.
Yeah.
And he's got mechanical arms, which I found out during
editing. Legs.
Yeah. Well, what I found out during editing the first episode we meet him is we actually see that beforehand.
We do?
Yeah, like whenever we see that he has like scars on his shoulders. Yeah. He's doing this, but you can see like metal arm on the side.
Wait, when we first see him?
Yeah, when we first meet the kid, like in the very first scene, like when we first meet him, he's looking at his laptop, like the scene with Bemular and the plane, and then we see he's doing something like this or whatever, and his arms in frame, and then we see like kind of like the bolts or whatever attached to his shoulder or whatever it is. So like, whoops, that's not the first time we saw it. Okay, we missed that entirely. But yeah, we should have seen that before. I think it was supposed to be obvious. I mean, not obvious, but like I think I could have like maybe come off as something else he was wearing, but it would look pretty mechanical.
It could have just been like, hey, like one of those like, are you paying attention?
Yeah, it's kind of.
But like,
it kind of made me upset. Yeah. Like, dang it,
it's probably one of those things that you just don't like because of the stuff that was going on. You may have not been focusing on.
Yeah, but still,
and if you it was
to pretty.
See it,
it's pretty. Here, I'll show you.
Okay.
Just because it's pretty obvious. Okay. First off, there's that, which could be passed off as nothing, but then it goes into. You saw that glimpse right there. I think they're showing more too. Just like right there, it's like, that is.
I just thought that was a sleeve.
But his skin is sticking over the thing is the problem.
No, I didn't notice that.
No, I know. It's like,
when you're not, when you're not really paying attention to it, you just don't notice. I think that's probably what happened.
Let's hope that we're not the only ones. But anyway, we meet. That's when we meet him, and we find, or not we meet. I'm sorry. That's when we find out more about that, and we find out that he's basically been adopted by a group of aliens, and apparently he knows that they're trying to use him as bait. And I don't know what He was talking on the phone with the dude that the alien.
Oh, just saying because they were basically letting him go.
Yeah.
And stuff to try.
But he was talking on the phone with the dude that adopted him and saying, they're probably gonna be tracking this call. And he goes like, "Don't worry, I got it covered." But yeah, and also Rena is kind of sort of linking Ultraman to the Science Patrol.
Yep.
So.
Or at least that Ultraman.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because it's basically on public record that this Ultraman, the original Ultraman, worked with the Science Patrol.
And I think Shinjiro's like, it's just a coincidence, maybe. I don't know. It's weird. They look similar. Yeah, I think that's it. So we're gonna jump into the next episode.
Shinjiro, I have an assignment I need you to take care of right now. I'll send the location.
Copy that. What's going on?
Well, it looks like we have a bit of a situation. I wouldn't normally ask this of you, but...
Please don't! You just have to give me what I want, and then this is yours.
Hey! What are you doing?
Oh, great.
There's no justice in blackmailing someone for money!
What?
So conning him?
You're trying to blackmail him?
Fine, then. I'll let you have this since Chief stepped in this time. But you got lucky. Well, someone like you can't begin to understand, can you, Chief? Everything comes so easily to you. You're Minister Hayata's son, so you were born with Ultraman's powers.
What did you say? How do you know anything about us anyway?
I have my sources. I didn't become Ultraman just for fun. Unlike you, I have a reason.
So if you don't want to follow that path, then you have no right to call yourself Ultraman.
If that's what you really think.
Oh,
Let's fight for it.
I'll show you just how weak your little hero complex really makes you.
there you go.
Let's see what you
Sequence.
got.
I want to see it. Oh, you stupid. Yo, man. I didn't agree to this.
Look at you. You dodged my attack.
Seriously? He really wants to fight me right now.
You better hurry, Chief.
Hey, come on, just wait a second.
Because I'm about to show you that the real Ultraman never holds back.
Oh, whoa. Come on, Shinjiro. Don't do it to this punk. Who's that? Uh-oh.
That's enough.
Uh-oh. Shit. Moroboshi, how you doing, man?
Lucky me. I've been waiting for a chance to fight you.
Oh, God.
Okay, that hurt. Why'd the Science Patrol let me go if they just wanted to kill me later? Or have I become such a threat that I need to be executed?
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
Stop it, Moroboshi!
I love Moroboshi's music. Oh!
Moroboshi!
Ah! That's a robot arm. I forgot it's supposed to robot. Well, that's unfortunate.
If I decide to terminate someone, I terminate them. Even if they are human.
I didn't do it to you.
So, you're lucky that's not what I decided today.
That's flying.
Hold on. Are you really going against the Star Cluster Council?
I intend to. Which is why I need to be certain the suit is operating at full capacity.
Rena, okay. I'm Shinjiro Hayata, but Ultraman is...
My favorite hero.
Hayata? You mean like the Defense Minister Hayata?
Yeah. He's my dad.
No way! So that explains why you work here.
What is this feeling?
Shinjiro, is something wrong?
Something menacing.
You might want to leave, Rena. Anywhere? Oh!
Stupid kid. Rena Sayama, the pop star who can't stop talking
Something
about
menacing.
Ultraman in the media. She just wants to get close to you so she can get more information about Ultraman. If you slip up and tell her anything
Well.
about Ultraman, I'll kill you.
Alright.
Are you okay? My manager said I should change things up and study abroad in New York.
When are you planning on leaving?
Well, by this time tomorrow,
Now then,
I'll
bud.
be on a plane headed to the Big Apple.
So that's why you had to see me today. How long will you be staying there?
I haven't decided yet. Anyway, I wanted to make sure we could stay in touch while I'm gone.
Oh, yeah. Let me give you my info.
I was also hoping you could give me Ultraman's info too?
Ultramans?
I mean, it's the same thing, really.
Yeah, right. Maybe he...
Shinjiro!
What?
Look up there! I think those men are in trouble!
Whoa! Oh yeah, they're in a lot of trouble.
Thanks, Shinjiro.
Rena, I actually just remembered I do have Ultraman's number.
Really?
Yeah, I better go call him and tell him he has to help those guys before they fall.
Wait, Shinjiro?
Oh, left his
You
phone.
forgot your phone!
Shinjiro, you fool. That's fair. His mind's on other matters.
Dance, Oh, that sounds terrible.
That is
like,
not
it's
fun.
like the dude who's falling. You know,
That is absolutely terrifying. Ugh. Man. Moroboshi, or wait, Ace.
that's Shinjiro.
I was hoping Ace would show
Oh.
up.
People be fine.
Hey Rena, how'd it go? Looks like Ultraman showed up.
Yeah, he saved them. When he was done, he yelled, "Joa!" and flew off again.
Oh, that's great. Happy he showed up.
At my show, when things had gone completely out of control, I actually challenged Ultraman to save everyone there. How selfish. To ask so much from him when he was already trying so hard to save all of us.
Well, that's not selfish. You're human. Of course you'd want that. It's natural.
I think, no, I know that on the day that I was born, Ultraman was trying to save every single person then too.
Dude!
My mom, everyone. So it's important. I have to tell Ultraman, the one from then and the one now, that I know he was trying. And I'm so grateful. Oh, yeah. I still have your phone.
Oh, huh? Oh. Rena, wait!
Yes?
Hello again.
Hello there.
Shinjiro?
Yeah.
The other night, when I was at my concert, thanks for saving me. So, promise me you won't ever change.
Oh, Dan's gonna kill him.
Yeah? Oh, he didn't say anything. Wait, okay, that's okay. I'm assuming that's supposed to. Well, I don't. I'm assuming that's supposed to symbolize something from another Ultraman. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Either that, or it could just be like show menacing weapon type of thing. Like
Yeah.
some other shows. Like not.
But I feel like
has to be a.
But I feel like that was, since that was like basically the end card. That's supposed to be something meaningful.
Probably.
It could represent like a infamous villain from the old show series
Could
or something.
be.
I don't know. But all right. Now about Moroboshi. Wonder if like they have his phone tapped. That's
Most likely.
kind of
I
like.
would be surprised if they didn't. I mean, come on now.
I think she's like,
Like,
thanks
what-
for saving me, and then you don't change. Like, he didn't technically say anything,
No.
but
He just made a really bad mistake.
a lot of them.
Like he said, don't slip up. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna leave my
that's-
phone. I mean, like,
That-
the thing is, it makes sense
already
because he was in
slipped-
a rush.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, obviously it's not
Like,
fine.
when he
It's
was
bad
sit-
for him, but
No, yeah.
I get,
Even
it's
when he was-
understandable.
even at the couple of times he said like basically I'm Ultraman. That was also a slip up because he doesn't really talk to anyone that's not outside of that circle of
And
in the know.
a girl. Well, he seems to be fine with that one girl that was like, hey, Shinjiro, this freshman wants to talk to you. But yeah, I And also it's Rena, so she's
No,
like
yeah.
a famous pop star. You're all out of sorts.
No, it
But
makes sense. So it's just like the combination of those things of
still-
not in his normal circles.
Yeah.
He's kind of used to going like, yeah, no, I'm Ultraman.
I still think it was funny when she was like, "Yeah, my name is I'm Rena Endo." I was like, "Yeah, I'm Shinjiro, but Ultraman."
You shouldn't say, but people call me Ultraman.
I don't know what he was gonna say, but it's just like
Something to do
Yeah.
with basically I'm Ultraman.
it's like and Ultraman is my favorite superhero.
Maybe I don't know, but yeah.
But yeah, that's just oh my god, he just I can get it. It's just so funny and ridiculous. And he does
maybe since like especially since she is going to America, she's going to the great old U.S. of A, the
That's
greatest
it.
country.
Yeah,
But
I didn't even think about I completely forget. I sometimes forget that they're not in anywhere in the U.S. or anywhere in the continent either. So it's just like when she was like, I might go up to New York. I'm like, it's not too bad. And then
Yeah,
he was
no,
like,
it's not
no,
entirely
it's a different
different country.
continent, entirely different continent. So yeah, but I mean, she knows, so he can just fly there. So,
He could fly there.
Yeah.
How fast can he fly?
I don't know. That's what I'm kind of wondering too. But I mean, it'd still be faster than. You could probably fly faster than a plane. I'm going to assume. So I mean, you would probably. I don't know. It might take him.
We haven't ever actually seen him fly all that much since it's still only been.
Yeah. Well.
So, but I mean, like probably more time is supposed to have been passed than normal.
Yeah. Well, they don't show him fly, but
yeah.
He gets to a certain place and they cut to him already being there. So.
Yeah. So he's probably going to fly.
But yeah, the suit that Seiji has does allow him to fly.
Yeah.
So it's not just because we weren't sure if it was like a flight or if it was a like a longer jump, but it seems that he can fly. So that's helpful. But boy, howdy, did Moroboshi feck him up pretty good.
I mean, like,
dang, he was awesome.
I love like it also it makes sense the whole like he's been Ultraman.
Yeah. He has much more experience
than either of them, most likely.
Yeah.
Especially because of how visibly older I suppose he looks. Like he looks like a dude who's been doing stuff for a while.
He looks probably in his late 30s, maybe.
I feel like in early 30s, but either way.
Well, I'm saying the oldest, probably late 30s.
Oldest late 30s, yeah.
But I completely for a split second I forgot that he had mechanical feet too. So when he stabbed him, I was like, ah! Oh wait, no, it's okay.
We saw when he pulled out when he pulled out the arm.
No,
like little bits of
whatever the oil or whatever it is.
The same thing happened when he stabbed him in the foot, I believe, like a small little.
I just wasn't sure if that was blood. Like I completely spaced and was like, oh yeah.
So, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just like pain or like dang it, because like I can't move my foot right now.
Yeah,
because I'm not sure if he.
I don't know if you can feel pain in that.
Yeah, like.
But I mean,
because there's Full Metal Alchemist with the whole you put all that stuff into the.
I don't know if
not just pain receptors. What was it like the nerves? And
he had to maybe. I don't know.
It might be a weird phantom pain. Like he still knows that it's not
because
there,
it's different technology.
Weird,
I don't know if he can't if it's allowing him to be able to like. I know people with prosthetics they can't feel with their prosthetic.
Yeah.
They just know how to. They've used it enough to know like when to grab. Or I guess I'm not sure some prosthetics where like they have to grab it. But his
are made by by an alien.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Hyper advanced race. So
I don't know if they have like nerve sensors or whatever. So
either way, something that could facilitate touch.
Yeah, but I still completely just spaced on the fact that he has a prosthetic legs.
Oh yeah,
too.
No, because it's still that's still a thing.
It was just like in the moment he stabbed his foot. I'm like, I'm like, oh.
You see someone stab a foot that looks painful.
It looks
like,
painful.
oh yeah, it's not technically real. So,
but it's like okay, well,
so you shouldn't feel the pain.
And then he stabbed him. I actually didn't even remember until he stabbed him in the shoulder. I'm like, oh wait. No.
I mean, like pulling it off.
That probably hurt.
That is probably why I was like, because that hurt. Yeah, you're pulling all this stuff, whatever connects it to his arm.
It's not disconnecting the way it should. It's literally like prying it free. So yeah, that probably hurt.
I do kind of like how.
But I was
saying. Wait, what were you gonna say?
No, good.
When he was saying that when I say I'm going to kill something, I'm going to kill something.
That was it. I knew.
But like
I knew he wasn't.
I noticed that his blade was like when he slashed at him with the blade, he flipped it around so it was on the dull end. Yeah. So it wouldn't have hurt him. It still would have hurt because he's whacking him with a rod of metal.
He hit him hard enough to knock off his helmet. So.
Yeah, no, I mean that was probably the point of him doing it that way.
No, I'm just saying like that still hurt.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
He's
still basically hitting him with the thing of metal.
Right.
Or like basically a flattened rod of metal in the face. So it's still gonna hurt. But yeah, no, he hit him with enough force that it flung it behind him into the.
That was this fight was so good. I love it so much. Just like the first one, he basically releases his limiter for like a short amount of time. I think that's what it is. Could be just him.
It could have just been one of
an
the
abilities. Yeah, but he just like charged at him at the very, and he like nicks him already.
Yeah,
He's like, okay,
he saw him
that hurt.
go red, and then like this weird little burst of speed.
The only reason that makes me think that could be his releasing his limiter is just because that's part of the what Shinjiro does. But I don't think Moroboshi's, and here at least, I don't think he has a Ultraman factor. I think it's just the suit.
I think it's just the suit. Yeah.
But still.
The only way to know for sure, I think, is to actually look him up, but that'd probably give spoilers.
From here?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. I mean, like, that's what I was saying. Like, the only way to really know for sure is if we looked up spoilers.
At least for now.
Yeah. But
unless they
not spoilers. Look up him. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. But no, I thought Shinjiro did pretty good against him too, like against Seiji, and I do get his viewpoint. I understand what he was saying too. Like Shinjiro is kind of naive,
and
so
he's very
Seiji,
privileged in a sense because of the whole
kind of is.
Like he said his dad is Minister Hayata.
Yeah, and he also has an Ultraman factor, and I don't think Shinjiro does. He's mechanical arms, which makes him stronger than a normal human.
You mean Seiji? Because you said Shinjiro accident. But it doesn't.
No, I said Seiji's not. He doesn't have the Ultra factor. Like I might have messed up, but either way.
Dang it.
So, but he
has to use robotic enhancements basically.
Yeah, but it's just like he might be younger. It's just, but he's been through much more than Shinjiro has.
He's lost his family. Yeah. Like he basically lives in the alien version of the slums.
Yeah, and Shinjiro wants to help people, but like it was kind of. So in that state, like Seiji is a little bit wrong on that regard, saying that. Well, I don't think he was saying that he does it for fun, but he was saying that. I know he said, "Seiji, I don't do this for fun. I'm doing it."
I feel like he might have been implying that he thought that he does it for fun, but we know that he did it to save his dad, and he just kind of wants to help.
But then going into it, he was kind of like there was parts of it where it's like kind of doing it for fun, and especially at least in the English version, he was like, saving the world should be fun, which was obviously we know that wasn't like the original script, but still,
like he didn't probably come into this knowing exactly what he was gonna probably have to always do. Yeah. Like you come with like the thought of I'm going to become Ultraman, and they know Ultraman as a dude. A giant superhero alien man who fights aliens, but like...
Speaking of which, we got a cool glimpse of the past Ultraman.
Yeah, that was neat.
That was really cool.
Even if it wasn't much, we actually saw more than just
movement, and we heard the
still model.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
I do also think it's kind of fun that the English voice actor for Shinjiro tried to do the as he as he flew away. I feel like he probably did that because his dad technically did, or at least Ultraman did that.
Ultraman,
so he's just trying to like, hey, let's do the thing.
So wait, is that what she said? I think when he said this and then flew off. Is that what she had said? I didn't quite catch what she had.
But like, I forgot exactly what.
Okay. Yeah. I want to hear it because that was really cool.
Oh, him saying it?
Yeah. That's funny.
It sounds so weird.
It does sound weird because it also it doesn't have like whenever Ultraman does it like it has like
this weird.
It has like a filter on it, or an effect on it. So
something.
Like,
so
also, the original version is just a different voice, so it's just like it's kind of strange.
Not just that it's a different voice, but
it's also
entirely different. Like entirely different. Like because like I mean, I like
different reason almost. That's sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, like, hearing it in English, because the actor who usually would do the cha or here, you that whole entire like different accent, like they're not American,
right?
So they don't sound it, so it makes it like that whole little like that, and then you see that little filter that kind of goes over it,
right?
It helps it sound that much more, I suppose, not human.
Yeah,
exactly. And
I think that might be,
especially since it's just a dude in a suit. I mean, I suppose technically the same thing, but you know what I mean.
And it's kind of like I think it's like kind of how they talk, isn't it? Like at least it's part of their speech. It's not necessarily.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I've ever actually seen them. No, actually, I've heard them speak. Right. So like
I know they can speak. Like we can whenever they speak to each other, we can understand it. But like nobody else will understand it. But they let us, the watchers of the show, understand it. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. That was pretty.
No, yeah, but
it's weird because it's like somebody who doesn't speak like Ultraman just making that sound, which
no.
I
But
don't know,
I also just feel like since it's someone who's not like whose vocals don't sound like don't sound like from the land of the rising sun, where it would like how it would normally sound. So like if we switched it to the Japanese audio, it'd probably sound a bit
more like
closer
it,
to how it originally sounds.
Yeah. I don't remember how I said it, but I think it's. I'm gonna say it one more time.
It just sounds so weird to me.
It's peculiar, but it's. I don't.
It's not bad. It just
hate
feels
it.
weird.
It just it doesn't.
It's not quite right.
Yeah.
But he tries. Yeah.
It's more like jaw, but and also doing it while he's taking off, so he's also like pushing off, so it adds a little bit of a like not a grunt, but you know, yeah,
like
an effort.
Exclamation of force. Right. I don't know.
Also,
effort.
One second. Yeah. Also, he might have Josh Hutcherson might not have watched the series originally, so he probably doesn't really know what he's supposed to be making.
I mean, like I wouldn't be surprised if it was just script and then make
jwa
like jwa or something along those lines.
Like, so what? I mean, they usually would tell them, okay, try to do more like this, and they could maybe put an audio. Because I mean, it's not too hard to make the sound like that, even with an American accent.
Yeah,
English.
But like it sounded more like less, like
yeah,
and more like
yeah, he's like jwa. It was basically kind of like almost like what's it called, Street Fighter kind of sound.
Yeah, like a like that.
We're going way too much on this sound.
This one little thing right here.
We're gonna go ahead and divert before I go too much, but was it it makes more sense. It was not last episode, but the episode before we saw Seiji basically mug these people for money.
Yeah.
And it's like he had this bundle of money. He's mainly using it to fund. We kind of talked about it before. Yeah, to fund the suit and everything because it needs maintenance and whatnot. And he's also not taking out, but like going.
What he feels like is like
taking
justified targets or whatever.
Which,
like
in a sense, it is, but it's also kind of getting benefits from it instead of more so turning him in, because he's like, all right, I'll give this to you, so you'll be free, but you're gonna give me money for it. So
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't ask for a small amount of money. But it seems to be he just does it to them one time.
Right.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he does it this way, because what he does feels like is
because before I wasn't sure like if it was coincidental that he wound up mugging the first guy we saw him mug was basically a perv.
Yeah.
And then we saw him fight the Yakuza, which is obviously very bad. But it's like,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he does that more than like he does more than just fight one one group.
No, I'm just saying like then they showed him fight that as well.
Yeah. No, I got you.
But then we see he says like I've found out this about you, so he does do research, and then he goes after these people that are not great. So
again, like what are probably basically like either like what's it, white collar criminals, like along the lines of like scam artists and whatnot, or I guess is blue collar the right term? Like those who actually
kill
and whatnot.
That's
like
blue collar. Yeah. Con men that will kill. Yeah.
So he's basically a vigilante, but like along the lines of
he's a mercenary-ish kind of dude. Because he's like a vigilante merc, I guess. I don't know. I mean, because he doesn't get paid by somebody to take these guys out, but he gets money from them.
He basically extorts money. It's like protection money. In a way. At least for the white collar, it's protection money. Like, I won't release this information. I'll in a way let you continue doing what you're doing, but you will pay me money so that I don't let this out. I won't be surprised if he at some point goes after those people again. Like, hey, more money. Same thing with the Yakuza.
But
the Yakuza are more along the lines of like. I suppose actually normal I
can't remember. Did he say don't do this again, or I'll just give, or was he? I know he was giving them he was gonna give them the drive if he paid him, but was also saying don't do this again. I don't think he did, because that's not really doing anything except for getting him money. So it's not really.
I mean, it
exactly.
True enough.
Exactly like vigilantism. He's more so just. He's targeting only,
it's kind of like Red Hood in a sense, like how Red Hood was
except he's
but I mean, like Red Hood would still allow them to do criminal stuff.
But he's more so targeting against, taking to make sure they don't target kids or anything. But so that's saying Seiji isn't doing any of that. He's like, I'll give you this information.
I was just saying more.
No, I'm just saying I don't know. He's not. doing anything of benefit. So
no, I know. I mean, but again, this could also just make it easier for it to justify to himself. Like, hey, I'm taking money from, I'm stealing technically, but these are bad people.
Yeah.
They deserve it anyway. So he may not be doing much, but maybe enough to convince himself that he's doing something good. Maybe.
I don't know.
He's a bit more ruthless.
He's more so he'll do whatever he can to make sure that what he's also trying to saying, he mentioned that these people are what he was essentially saying is these are going to be people that are going to get in the way of the peace between human and aliens. Because these people are, not, these are, what do you say, something to detriment to society. I don't remember exactly what he said, but so there's that. For a second I was thinking that Rena knew, like when they were at the table before he ran off, just because the way she was sort of acting, and then it was kind of convenient, for lack of a better word, because it's not convenient for these folks. But the guys that were, in danger, that happened where they were sitting. It was a good thing that it was where they were sitting, but I mean, still, it was like they were sitting there, and then across the street, people, that are on the window cleaner things, it's breaking and they're in danger. So, kind of,
no, I can see where you're coming from, but I feel like it's just one of those things that sometimes just, it just like she happened to. She just kind of looked up.
No, it's not saying like I'm not saying that she had anything to do with it. I'm just saying that writing wise, it was a bit too convenient that they sat here when this happened.
Yeah,
it's just like, well,
I mean, I remember that happens a lot in like media. Like
I know, but that seems I'm just saying, I'm not like saying it, like coming on down on it too hard. It's just like that's just a bit more than some people do it, but. I just thought it was funny. Like, for that reason, for a split second, I was like, Rena? No. There was it was like a small part of me that was like, did she set that up? Are they not actually? But I was like, no. That's a bit crazy for her. I don't think she ain't gonna do that. She ain't gonna put people in danger. But just like that because of that writing, it just felt weird. But I know it wasn't intentionally.
I suppose it was a lot more blatant than normal. I suppose. Which like the whole we just happened to be in the area, it's like basically right across from the building that these people were in danger at. I gotcha.
And then I said something menacing. Moroboshi. He's like, Moroboshi, no. I was like, oh yeah, I would say that's definitely menacing. If you slip up, I'll kill you. And I don't doubt it for a second.
He takes this so seriously.
I mean, that's something you don't really want.
No, I gotcha. It's just like
I just thought it was hilarious. Whenever he's like, I was expecting like a monster or an alien that was.
No, so did I, because we just saw something in black step up, but then we saw it was just in his suit.
Oh, Moroboshi, god dang it. Let's see. And I do like that Rena mentioned like how she. At her concert saying challenged Ultraman to save everybody, and she's like, that was selfish of me, which that is not selfish. It's just, but I appreciate that she's like her thoughts changing. It's like that, he was obviously trying. I feel terrible for saying you better not let the people die, because he was obviously trying his best. But it wasn't selfish, as Shinjiro said. It wasn't selfish. She is a good human, so she wanted these people not to die. But I just thought I like that she's changing, and she's accepting the fact that Ultraman is doing what he can to save people.
He's not like he's like thinking back to the older Ultraman, like how she said like now I kind of realize that he was trying he didn't want anyone to die. It's just that sometimes you just can't.
Yeah, he did what he could to save everybody that
he can't be everywhere at once. He's just one I guess
he was
one man.
And he was looked like he was also trying. He was fighting away from he was looking away to the city. He was trying to keep him, but the thing was pushing him back. So
while there were some people who died, it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, and she realizes that.
It's also really hard when you're a giant person. Oh yeah, or a giant alien.
Yeah, especially with one misstep, you can crush a car.
But I like that she
she
kind of forgave that Ultraman. The only thing we got to work on is Endo. Inspector Endo, her dad. That's going to be hard to take, because he's been holding on to that. When you're older, you hold on to that kind of a grudge a little bit. It's harder to let go of that. And also it was his wife, so he knew her more and he loved her. So it's going to be God bless you. Thank you. So yeah, it's going to be harder when you lose your wife, your loved one like that. So it's going to understand that he's going to hold on to that, and why he's so venomous towards Ultraman. Yeah. But hopefully he'll come around too. I think that's everything I have. Did you have anything else you wanted to mention?
Bemila wants to fight the Star Cluster Council.
Beck, you're right. I totally have that down, and I forgot to mention. Thank you.
That's the only thing I've written down so far, because I was just kind of see if there was because it seemed like stuff was gonna happen, but it was mostly just a lot of talking.
So I'm not sure.
Not a bad thing. Just like a lot of. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was saying I don't know why. I just because I was focused on the episode, but I'm still I could still be really focused on the episode and write something down.
Right.
But I felt like nothing really too outstanding, and you got a lot of stuff written down anyway, so I was I'm probably good with that, so I just kind of wrote the one thing that stuck out in my mind,
it's a good thing too, because I completely forgot, and I have it down, so I didn't, I just,
but it's the only thing I have down, but he wants to fight the Star Cluster Council, at least he's saying, at least he's thinking about it,
he's
pretty leaning forward towards that.
I don't know what about, because, I was thinking that I don't know, because he apparently saved the plane. So maybe he's not. Maybe what the reason is he's not for their rules.
From what they could from what I remember from what they were talking about, it seemed less like I'm doing it because I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it because I have reasons.
Right. Well, yeah. But I'm wondering if it's because maybe he's not for their rules. He doesn't agree with them executing these aliens before. I don't know.
But we also now know that it is definitely a suit.
It's
probably more along the lines of Seiji's, where it's more an actual part of his body.
I'm just wondering what he looks like underneath. If he looks like Bemular, or if he's even Bemular, because he said he was Bemular, but we haven't seen what he actually looks like under the suit. So that for one, that's probably why you didn't recognize him as Bemular, because he doesn't. He's not or he's in a suit.
He's in a suit, but he's not a giant lizard man.
Yeah, so we don't know if he's actually a Bemular, or if he still doesn't, even without the suit, if he still doesn't look like the Bemular you remembered.
Yeah, but we did see Ember back in episode 2.
Yeah, we saw some
bits of meat and flesh, so it's still supposed to...
I don't know if he has now a robotic arm, or if he just regenerated his arm or something.
You don't know.
We have no idea, because now it's got a new robotic arm, or a new suit arm, so...
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me look through these better so that I don't forget something. Well, one thing that I did want to mention is that Moroboshi said something about everything's going according to plan. So I'm wondering if he planted a tracker on him, or if...
the whole situation, just the way he beat him down and whatnot, and I'm allowing Shinjiro to kind of do his thing, and then hey, no, you're not. I feel like this was maybe just a way to make him to try to humble him. You're not you're not hot stuff, my dude. You may think you are, but you're not that great.
I don't know, because it also seemed like they sent Shinjiro there knowing that would happen.
No,
I'm not really sure. Is there a reason they wanted the fight to break out? I know, it is possible that they're trying to maybe bring him down more to earth.
Because he is very full of himself, and well, Dan may be kind of I'm he probably feels like he's a better Ultraman. He's not going yes, I am the greatest and all that other stuff. I deserve to be called Ultraman. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he feels like he better deserves to be called it, but he's not all You could tell he probably kind of thinks like that from his demeanor, but he does not let that get in the way of probably doing his job right. And but it also doesn't help that they're teenagers.
Yeah, that definitely.
The whole
thing is, Seiji's also backed by anger.
Anger and hate and revenge.
Revenge, that's the word I remember. Thank you.
All that other stuff. Dan tries to make sure that he does his job. He makes sure that aliens don't hurt anyone. He may not be the friendliest guy, but he seems to.
What are you talking about? You could Sunshine and Rainbow's that guy right there.
Yep, but
have a cup of tea with him.
But I just feel like he probably just did that to try to bring at least knock him down a bit to understand that he's not.
I'm wondering, maybe they're trying to track out where he's getting his stuff. Because I'm thinking maybe I don't know if he planted something in his suit or something.
It too.
I have no idea. But now I think that's everything I've got. So that's everything you got right now.
That's basically
okay. Well, guys, that's it for this week's episode of Ultraman. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, go ahead and click the button right next to us. And if you want to stick around for next episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified when our stuff goes out, go and click the bell icon down below. Again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next week.
Bye.